Market Force Essentials, everybody. My name's Kersey. I'm the head of Guru Development with Market Force, and I'm here with Tony Cooper, our CEO. Say hi to people, Tony.
Hi, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. These are conversations that we're having with Tony and Travis and myself about what we're finding to be essential out in the world right now when we're working with clients and even practicing with the tools ourselves. We know this material is excellent for helping us to be excellent always, particularly under pressure. And when we practice under pressure, we can have more success authentically in regular situations, and heck knows there's a ton of pressure out there right now. So even more important time for us to be in these conversations. So Tony, Can you tell us a little bit about what you're finding to be essential these days?
Yeah. I mean, what you just said, people are under a lot of pressure. Market Force is really built to help people be excellent under pressure. And we're really getting an opportunity now to put the material into practice, but we're doing a lot of support. We're doing a lot of support for people, staying connected. And that's really I think one of the most essential things right now is that ability to stay connected to each other, stay connected to our intentions, stay connected to what's actually happening all around us, not being overcome by fear or any of those other stressors that just throw us off course.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with staying connected.
I like it. And so many of the videos and social media stuff you can see, even with people on lockdown, people still finding amazing creative ways to stay connected. Why do you think that is so important for helping us through this difficult time?
So a couple of things there. One, we're social creatures. And so we do need each other. And the precautions we're all taking globally, collectively, it's a great idea to stop the spread of the virus. The precautions are meant to keep us safe, but they're also can easily lead to a feeling of isolation. And so the thing is, the why we need to stay connected is because we're all in this together, right? There's a big difference when you experience an individual level of crisis or tragedy, and that's for you to deal with. So if you get sick, or if something happens in your relationship, or something financially happens to you, but when this happens on a collective level, like we're all experiencing this, so the whole world is experiencing fear of a virus, and each industry is experiencing its own impact, and each company is experiencing the tough decisions they have to make right now. The problem is a collective problem. We have to solve it at a collective level. So Deepak, I read this recently, Deepak Chopra said that the universe doesn't give out prizes for doing things by yourself. And as a person who has a hard time relying on others, I'd much rather be the person supporting others. You start to realize that there's a collective wisdom, that we all have a little bit of the answer. Collectively, individually, none of us know what we're doing, but collectively we can find our way through it. And I think that's the part to leverage. And one of the frameworks that we talk about is the nature of relationships and the value of those relationships inside of a company. And a lot of us work to get to the level of being independent, being able to rely just on ourselves, to be able to achieve things on our own. And that is great if you can achieve that. It's very fulfilling, it's very satisfying, it's good to know you can take care of yourself. And we also know it's a restriction on what's possible. It's only once we can really understand that we have a single piece of the puzzle and we can align ourselves interdependently with other people who have other strengths in other areas, that we come together collectively. When we remember we're all in it together, when we stay connected, we can start to come up with great opportunities and great possibilities on how to get through any tragedy we're in.
I love that. I love that idea of the interdependence and the collective wisdom through that interdependence. So how do I start tapping into that? I mean, what do I need to be thinking about to move towards that, Tony?
Yeah, well, if you're Kersey, you're on the phone all day talking to people who pay us to be that level of support. And I think it's great to be able to offer that support. It's also great to be able to receive that support. And so this is really the opportunity to reach out and ask for help of people who are typically very self-sufficient, very independent. Now's the time to think past that and reach out and ask for help and ask for support and get other inputs. The other opportunity is to do the opposite, is to offer support, is to figure out who in your network needs your help and offer it to them. So I think it's just being proactive about seeing this as a collective crisis that we need to be solving with each other.
Very cool. I think that's a great distinction, Tony, on the receiving what's being offered to you. In the regular pace of things, sometimes I've noticed I can just miss what's being offered from a space of support. And so to watch what's being offered to you and also watch what you're offering to others just seems like a game changer for connecting with people right now.
Stay connected. We're all in this together.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Tony. I'd hug you if we were allowed or if I was closer. Thanks for joining us on the next Market Force Essentials.
Thanks, Karen.